Hi there once again, welcome back to Prestige Auctions. It's Monday sneak peek time again, and this is for auction the 28th of September. I've got a great auction for you this week. We've had some fantastic furniture come in, and of course it's also the alcohol sale this week. So this is why this is a YouTube only video, it's not on Facebook this week. Okay, there's also some nice jewellery, some nice silver come in, and one hell of a collection of guitars and musical instruments. So we're looking forward to this one. We hope you are too. So without further ado, let's show you what came into the auction. Okay, so here we go. Lot number one, or what will be lot number one, these fantastic Harry Potter Wizarding World Christmas stocking kits. And then we come on to a lighted metal houses. They're a bit different, aren't they? I think we've got some really cool stuff in the auction this week, to be honest. So hopefully a few of you will come down to our viewing on Friday, which is 8 in the morning till 7 at night. And the auction starts at 9 AM on the Saturday, doors opening at 8 AM. So the idea of this sneak peek is to show you the items that have come in today as we've brought everything into the room. And I think you'll agree that the staff have done one hell of a job. Once again, they're filling the room from the massive auction, which was over 1,300 lots on Saturday. So we've got a box of various framed items there, and a nice it's like a nice light fit in that one. Maybe a game of poker for somebody. We did announce on Saturday that we're going to be doing a Prestige Auctions poker tournament. Anyone fancies that, please let us know. So we've got this box of various Panini albums and stuff there, and these ones here, box of, I'm not quite sure why they've ended up there. Let me move those forward, because they shouldn't be there really, unless I've got it wrong. I don't know what they are. Oh, some sort of the PS3 games, yeah, PS3 games. So we've got the PS3 games there, and then that box of assorted there, and then what we got in this one, well, a nice pair of football boots, various bits and bobs there, and look at it once again. The company from out of town has not let us down again. They've given us another fantastic pack of blank cassettes, all in their original packaging. Been doing well the last few weeks. See if we can beat the record this week. And then we've got the Xbox games there, and then down here we've got various more games there, more PS3, and then these are Xbox One games, as you can see. And then we've got a box here of match attacks and stuff like that. There's all sorts of collectible things in there, die-cast cars, box of assorted in the corner, and then some CDs. We've got some cracking CDs for you this week. Big box of assorted there, and then we've got this one here, assorted games and things there, and these ones as well. And then we've got some Wii stuff. We've got some Lego stuff this week. Because the room's so full, we've got stuff all over. So we've got the PlayStation 2 games at the front here, and we've got the Wii games there. These are in banana boxes as well, remember. These are big boxes of games. Xbox 360 games there, I think they are. And then we've got this interesting various books, and then we've got all these assorted dried flowers, or whatever they are, fake flowers as I call them. And then we've got these canvases, and then boxes of assorted, and then I don't know what these are. These are adult sanitary wear, I believe. And then we've got some retro pottery there. That's quite cool, that stuff. Look how blue that is. And a box of books as well, and a box of old cans there as well for cine tape. As we come down here, we've got a Super Mario gaming chair. How cool is that? And then you look up here, we've got one or two, I think that's a poker table or something. And we come up here to like a satchel, and then a speedboat and a teddy. And then we've got some TENS dual channel digital pain relievers, and then this Minecraft thing. And then we've got Yoda. It is Yoda, isn't it? Is that Yoda, Tom? Yeah. It is, isn't it? Yeah. And then Yoda again, and then this interesting looking thing on whatever that is as well. And then that. So lots of interesting bits. And then we've got a big thing of brass buttons in there. And then we've got some various books. And then we've got some die-cast trams and things. And then we've got a thing, if you're into palm reading and tarot cards and stuff, we've got all those there this week. And then as you come down here, we've got this inspection light thing. And then we've got some of the, was they Royal Dalton, I believe there was. Bunnykins items there that you can see. And then we've got these items, got some toothbrushes. We've got a snare drum on there as well. And then quite a lot of records this week. Again, I did notice quite a lot of records in the sale. So we've got these trophies and things there, as you can see, all those. And then this slot car racing. And then as you come down here, we've got all these. Look at all these brand new This is a good lot. Pantene and quite expensive shampoos. And then all these puzzles, all these Rubik's puzzles. Well, lots of Rubik's puzzles are quite collectible these days. Mario Kart racing there. And then we've got some other toys, big boxes of dinosaurs as well. Hawk Hurricane Mark 1 Airfix kit. We've also got a turntable and other bits and bobs going on down there. What about this dog? He's quite a cool looking thing. Okay, so then where are we going after that, Lisa, in the auction?
This floor.
So then we're coming onto the floor. So then we've got these boxes of CDs, more boxes of CDs down here, and more boxes of CDs. Well, if you've noticed, the last few weeks, CDs have been doing very, very well indeed. So maybe because people are buying them to sell them on. So we've got some DVDs as well. Where are we going after this, Lace?
This table.
Then we're coming onto this table. So under the table, we've got some more CDs. Then we're onto the DVDs. And even the DVDs, like I say, have been selling quite well in prestige auctions. Right, so then we're going to go up here. So we're doing things a little bit differently this week, so Lisa tells me. So I'm going to go this way for you to the end of the table, and we come on to the books. Well, the books at this end instead of middle room this week. So we've got some interesting storybooks, things there. We've got some Harry Potter books and more Harry Potter books, 2 banana boxes full of them. And then we've got these great old annuals and some really good ones as well. Some nice old ones in there from the 70s, 80s and so on. And then we've got more books and then more books. And then Ladybird books, always been doing quite well. And a banana box of books all on music and various artists and stuff. They always do a few quid as well. Then we've got some storybooks and more storybooks, but a lot of stuff that's got a lot of interest to it rather than just sort of boring normal fiction. There's a lot of interest stuff here. So we then come on to the Blu-rays, box of Blu-rays, box of Blu-rays, box of Blu-rays. And then we come on to the music DVDs, which again, these have been selling quite well. So these are in sort of half fruit boxes, as you can see, and that one there. And then we come on to more DVDs and then various boxes of DVDs here. And then we come on to the box sets. Box sets are quite good as well. All these different box sets in there, and this one. And then we'll come to this one. This is PC games. Okay, now 1 or 2 boxes just recently in Prestige have done quite a few quid. I would imagine it's just like the simple thing with everything. As more and more get chucked away over the years, they become rarer. When people do want them, they pay higher prices. So where do we go after this, Lisa?
So then you're going on to the metal shelves, the corner unit. You're going normal now up to where the jewellery is.
Okay, so then we're going to do this. We're going to do these old sort of 1980s leather jackets and things, and the Manchester United stuff. Then we've got that fantastic filing drawers up there, and this mirror. And then this here is a pair of Carlsberg glasses or something. A big pile of NMEs, and then some Disney nice soft toys there. And what about this one here? This is a great box of Now stuff. I think there's some Now stuff and some Look-ins, I believe there is in there, or whatever they are. And that has even got Now 10, which is quite an early one. And that has, I believe, got the foam inserts as well. A bit like the box from the other place last week. There you go. So another good lot. This lot here, various enamel badges and things. And then we've got a box of glasses, retro glassware. Then we come on to some die cast. Lots of die cast there, as you see. And then some assorted pottery. And then some more CDs down the bottom. Okay, then we come on to the corner cabinet. And up on the top, we've got these rather interesting displays, light up displays and things. And then we've got all these pottery, sort of Royal Dalton, Colport and what have you. And then these ones here, they're a bit modern looking. And then these ones down here as well. Right, then we come on to here, and then we go and look, look up the top, various lamps and things. And then into here, into here, into here. We've got an old poison bottle. And then we've got various port decanters and things there. So, and then this glassware. And then down here, some blue and white pottery, some more pottery, some box items. And then down the bottom, we've got some nice pottery as well, and glassware. Up the top, we've got vases, brassware, candlesticks, and then these 2 nice old teapots as well. Then we've got this Kodak camera, a copper kettle, and then look at the size of that martini ashtray. Would have filled that back in the day, wouldn't we, Lace?
Yeah.
Just in one night in our smoking days, but there you go, they're long since gone. Various, that's a table and chairs for small people. There you go. And then down here we've got the crystal dolphins. We've got these tins of coins and things there with some interesting bits in some of those. I can't get it open with one hand. Then Lisa, cup of tea please. Cup of tea. Nothing.
No, because you don't want my response.
No, okay, not on live. No, we don't want a response, the sort of response that I'd get. So we've got boxes of crystals and glassware and that.
Keyboard.
Then we're going to go to the keyboard. Okay, so this is an old Korg synthesizer. Now, again, some of these are fetching a few quid these days. I'll give you a look at what sort that one is. It's a Korg Triton. Now, does it work? I ain't got a clue. But there it is. It's an old Korg synthesizer. You can imagine sort of Duran Duran and all the rest of it all stood on the stage back in the 80s with this sort of keyboard. Okay, where do we go after that then?
I'm going to do all the musical instruments.
Okay, then under the table
Under
we've got
the table
a few bits and bobs. As you can see, we've got DVDs and some ball pit balls. And as you come down here, we've got the bags of soft toys. Now, people have been getting some real gems out of these bags of soft toys just recently. So, you know, don't write these off. The soft toys can make you a few quid as well. And these are big bags full. And a lot of them, you can still see have got tags on and things that people have bought them and then decided, you know, they just leave them stuck in a cupboard or something. And then under there, we've got some various boxes of books. And under this end, we've got books and CDs and stuff. And then we start off with this cracking collection.
On the floor. Do the floor first.
No, I'm going to start with here first and finish that because that's the better stuff. So we'll start here and we'll start with these guitars, acoustic guitars. So we'll start with some of these. Now, there's all sorts. Look, that was me playing the guitar. It's pretty good, wasn't it? Was you impressed?
Not as good as me.
Okay, come on, you do yours then.
I will in a minute.
No, do it now.
No.
Okay, and then we've got these various guitars, as you can see. Now, lots of acoustic guitars, and there are some good ones, there's some medium ones, and there's some cheaper ones. But there really is a mixture of everything here. So when you look around these, we do suggest you strongly come down to the viewing on Friday from 8 in the morning till 7 at night and look at these. We missed that. Well, you didn't play it properly, did you? Anyway, there were some of them even in the original boxes, and then we've got these ones here. We've even got some violins and things there. You can see some of them are in the boxes, and some of them are just loose as well. Some of them got cases, and then there's violins over here. When you look down this side, we'll get to those in a minute. There's even some child's ones as well. Some nice pink ones as well. And then there's another keyboard here. Is it a UFO keyboard? Can't say I've ever seen one of those. That's quite a cool thing as well. As we come around here, more guitars. Lisa with some boxes, and Lois sneaking past there as well. And when you come down here, more guitars, more guitars, more guitars. So if you do know anybody that's a bit musical, like me, then this is the auction for you. And then we come onto these down here now. We've got the odd drum and that, and then we've got some of these really, really good electric guitars. Now, I don't know a great deal about these, I'm going to be honest with you, but there seems to be some decent names in amongst this lot. So when you look at these ones on stands and things, these are stands from through there?
Yes.
Yeah. So they're not being sold with the stands, by the way. The stands belong to the auction room. So look at that cool little one there. That little kids one. How cool is that? I think we ought to get that for the grandkids, Lo. What do you reckon? Yeah. She's like that, no. And then we've got this big bass guitar here, and then we've got some more musical instruments, including some clarinets and various Yamaha bits and bobs on there, as you can see. So a lot of musical instruments, and then we come on to some of the other electric guitars as well. There are quite a few of them. So we are strongly suggesting that people come down to viewing this week, especially if you are interested in musical instruments, because there are lots of musical instruments in this sale. As we walk down here, that sort of brings to the end of all these musical instruments. So in one shot, as you can see, that is a lot of musical instruments in this week's sale. So if that is your thing, then good stuff, loads of it for you. I can also tell you, not one of these musical instruments has a reserve. They can be sold from £3. So, of course, more likely they won't make £3, just to put that out there, but they can be sold from £3. So, there you go. On to the jewellery cabinet. What have we got in here this week? Well, we've got a lot of coins and notes and things. And then as you come down here, we've got some nice gold rings. We've left these out for now so you can see them. So the sapphire and diamond rings, and then bags of assorted bits and bobs. And then we've got some more coins down the front, some silver ones, some £5 coins, and then one hell of a collection of silver mirrors. Sorry, silver photo frames, my apologies. Silver photo frames, real nice ones as well. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think, something like that. So there's lots of them anyway. So some older ones, some newer ones, but they're all hallmarked. And then we've got some various bits and bobs. And that little thing at the back there is quite nice. That's sterling silver filled knight on horseback. So we then come onto here, onto the shoes and radiators and stuff. And then we've got some lamps. And up here, oh yeah, I ought to have done this next really. Then we move on to all of the guitar amplifiers as well. So Rockburn, Custom, PV. There's some really good makes up here, as you can see. And I think we're coming on to some more of them quite soon, some Marshall ones and stuff. So we've also got some computer bits and bobs there, and this Cruiser music deck there, record deck. We've got oscillating fans. We've got lots and lots and lots of records this week. And I've said boxes and boxes, not even looked at them yet, but lots of records in the auction for you. Not yet. That's I'm not doing it completely. Is it alcohol next?
It should have been, yeah,
after the guitars. So it should have been alcohol after the guitars. So we're going to do the alcohol right next. Okay. So we'll come down here. We've got various things of computers, old computers, got some old books. And then we've got this big guitar amp, the Marshall amplifier, this one and this one. So before we do the back room, Lisa is instructing me that I've gone out of sync, so I'm in trouble again. What's new? So we're going to come up to what will be some people's favourite bits. Well, it's licensed alcohol time. Of course, we do get licensed to do these alcohol auctions, and there is a lot. Now, with Christmas just around the corner, I'm sure there's going to be things that will tickle your fancy up here. I don't think there's any reserves bar one, is there?
No reserves.
Okay, so these bells, so things like Glenmorangie, that's a very expensive malt whiskey. And then these Bell's whiskey ones, well, a lot of these are very, very collectible, especially when they're full. Now, they brought a lot of these out for special occasions. They used to do them at Christmas. They did a lot of the royal stuff as well, which some of that's coming up now. I can see it in the distance. There you go. So the old Queenie there. And that one there is Prince Henry of Wales. Is who we all know commonly. And then, of course, we've got Andrew and Sarah Ferguson. Right, so as we come down here, we've got more Bells ones, some of the Christmas ones as well. And a lot of these could be given as gifts, of course, because they are extremely collectible. Onto the second shelf, we've got Glenfiddich, tins of it, jars of it. There's all sorts, some of the old packaging there. We've got some miniatures as well, some Glenmorangies and whatnot. We've also got Captain Morgan and so on, and various bits and bobs there. We've got Carlsberg ones. Then we come on to the bottles. Well, there's just loads and loads of bottles on this auction. Whether you're after Drambuie or vodka or whatever, remember, you know, you have to come to the auction to bid on these. So, you know, we have to be able to age check you and all the rest of it. So we've got vodka and Bacardi and whiskies and malts and goodness knows what else. As you can see there is a lot of stuff. And then we come onto the crates down the bottom, crates of wines and stuff like that. Now, it's always worth noting that when it's clearance stuff, some of it may be past its best before date. That doesn't mean you know, it can't be consumed, but it's consumed at your discretion. Now, I would suggest with some of these, we've actually put on them collectible only, because they're all beers that was made for silver jubilees and things like that. So, you know, just use a bit of sense. You know, it's a bit of a taste test, isn't it, really? What's it taste like? But, you know, things like whiskey and that. A lot of this is very collectible, and well, there you go. It's coming up to Christmas still. It might make your Christmas a little bit cheaper. Anyway, as we come round this way, we are going to The back room. So we're going to the back room now, and then we've got computers, and we've got a lot of books this week. Now, a lot of collectible books. We've cleared a place in Scunthorpe this week from who had a book collector who had a large collection of this lot. So as we come down here, we've got CDs, toys, various items here, various silver spoons or silver plated spoons and so on. And then we come down here, we've got DVDs and videos and more books, lots of this books. We've got lots of ephemera as well this week. And as you come down here, farming in Lincolnshire and history of Louth, Scunthorpe books. There's so much gear. There's stuff on the Beatles, there's stuff on fire engines. Now again, there's so many books. This was a collector, and his collection, I think, was a bit mad, and he even had a load of this in storage. So there's a lot of great old annuals in there as well, and more stuff on Scunthorpe United and whatever. And then we've got stuff on motorbikes and Star Wars. And when you come onto the middle, his collection of DVDs and also CDs as well. So you see down here, lots of books there. As we come down here, you've got more DVDs and CDs and things, and lots of collectible stuff, to say the least. And as I say, because this guy was a collector, I would strongly suggest viewing on this, because you never ever know what you're going to find in these boxes. They could be anything. What I can tell you is there's a lot of it. And you can see we've pretty much filled out the whole middle section with this week. So as we come into the back room, so I'm not going to come back in here again. So we've got various shelves, and we've got some fishing rods and things. Now these fishing rods, they're quite old ones, okay, and some of these old sort of split cane ones can be worth a few quid. So certainly worth coming and having a look at those and assessing those for yourself. And then we've got battery chargers and various plugs and sockets and things. As we come into the tool room, you've got chainsaws and axle stands, and then even a plastic sledge. What about these? How good are they? Those planters there. And there's quite a lot of them as well. So as we come here, we've got some old scales, lots and lots of tools as normal. Again, we always suggest you come down and have a look at these, assess for yourself how good they are. And then you come here, we've got these mushroom crates full of bits and bobs, a extension lead, a scale, and whatever that is there. And we've got boxes of assorted as you come down here, which will all have we've got some weights up there. We've got more interesting items down there. We've got these exercise machines, and then we've got these DVDs, more DVDs. I say this collection that's coming was pretty huge. So I would strongly suggest people coming and viewing this lot, because you don't know what's in these boxes. A box of old cassettes there, and then a box of whatever these are, medical face masks and stuff. And then a box of, I would say, assorted electricals, as is that one. Lots of old computer parts in this week as well. That's quite nice. Nice old box in there. And then we've got distant waters, stuff on Grimsby town as well. And we've got a sewing machine, and this nice sort of tool tidy box of smoke alarms and things. A kid's toy there. We've got some golf balls, and we've got all these various items here, as you can see. Also, a sack barrow, and then a a jerry can, and then we've got this really old fire extinguisher. I'd suggest that one's quite collectible. We've got fishing items there, and as we come down to the bottom end of the room, we've got these foldable tables. Now these could come in quite handy for a lot of places. I think there's 8 of those. And what about that for a go-kart? I've not even been down here. This is quite cool stuff. Big go-kart there, a pedal go-kart. And then we've got pogo jumpers. We've got power washers, whatever these are here. I think these are all just empty canisters in that bit of years. We've got garden tools down there. And you can see, why would anyone go shopping anywhere else until you've been to the auction if you need something? We've got these space heaters down here, big space heaters. We've got golf clubs. We've got some, whatever they are, scarecrows, water butts, and then we've got various, is that a dog cage for a car or something? We've got these bikes as well. We've got a gun safe gun safe with the key there, and that garden ornament with some various drums and things there. And then we've got these ramps for cars, and then a load of music stands, a big box of music stands there. And then these steps, and then around here we've got folding chairs and various planters, and then this little sort of petrol quad thing there. Whatever this is in the corner, this Makita, looks like a saw bench. And then look at this, the size of that wardrobe. What a beauty that one is. And then we've got this thing here, this drawer cabinet, and then another large wardrobe, more shelving units, filing cabinets, and some of these strong boxes. And what about these Hewitts? Look at that Hewitts crates and things. They're quite nice. As we come over here, we've got more boxes of the books and things, and then we've got some of the boxes of assorted sort of pottery and things there for you. As we come into the main room, once again, we've got CDs, more CDs, and then again, more ephemera, lots of it as well. All worth a look, this stuff, I think. As we come around here, we've got boxes of books, and then various electrical items, and we've got toys, heaters and stuff, PC towers. Let me just move back a little bit. Loads of Christmas trimmings up there as well. And then as you come down here, more electrical items and such like. Not a whole lot in the way of white goods this week, but there's a microwave, fridge freezer, there's a gas cooker, a dryer. Oh, we've got 2 more white goods. Right, so I'm actually doing this a little bit early, so we have got more stuff to come yet, so don't write it off yet, because there is some good stuff. A couple of tellies as well, and then this Team Dealer Lotus. And then when you look up here, there's humongous. Let's pull it out a bit. Dumb and Dumber advert, probably from the cinema. There you go, so quite a good item, that one. Then this corner unit, and then we come down here to this, what is a nice display cabinet. And then this quadruple pine wardrobe, another nice thing, that one, with drawers included as well. As we come here, we've got Tigger and various items, Farmyard Friends, and then we've got Scrabble, the Kenwood items, and then we've got these clocks and things there, and then more DVDs. Are they DVDs? Yes, they are. As we come down here, we've got lots of collectible toys. So we've got die-cast cars, we've got James Bond stuff, we've got these old tills, we've got some nice records there, lots of collectible toys down the bottom. Again, these are all worth a look because they're all collectibles, these ones, including the Star Wars and more records. As we come back onto the front table, we've got some disco lights, we've got 2 good boxes of records on there, fair few stamps as well and things, and then we've got whatever all that lot is in there, lots of collectibles and things, a load of Tamiya collectibles, quite nice old scales there as well. We've got 1 or 2 musical instruments that have made it to the front as well. Skylanders, we've got 007, we've got some camera items, some Action Man gear, and then we've got more stuff down here, as you can see. This old Singer sewing machine, which is a nice old collectible. This ephemera, lots of it, all worth looking at. More records down here. And then just in the background, if you can hear giggling, that's Lisa, because Tom and Lisa are trying to start the lotting up while I'm doing my video, which is not ideal, but that's them. They're not going to take any notice of me, so I may as well just carry on. Atari Flashback, and then we've got an Xbox 360, and then another fantastic box of Now CDs. Now, again, the early fat box ones, always worth a few quid, these, and then this one here, which is some of the later Now CDs as well. Then we come on to the Now records, and we've also got the intercom telephone set, and then a lot of this Warhammer stuff, Warhammer stickers, and various things to do with Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Warhammer and all the rest of it. Anyway, we then move on to the furniture. But on the furniture, we've got these really funky lights. Look how cool those ones are there. So they're worth a look at. And then we've got these nice pine furniture as well. Pine units. We've got some more pine units here. We've got this ornamental musket and a nice sewing box. A modern table. A few bits of pine this week, as you can see. Not as much as they're going to be in 2 weeks, but some very nice pine all the same. A nice dressing table mirror, walking stick, and an oak effect cabinet there. And then a pine cabinet, drop leaf table. We've also got this mirror these nice jarly wood nested tables. We've also got these chest of drawers. So the furniture that is in this week is nice and clean. It looks quite decent. And what about this set of drawers? I would say would be ideal for putting your crafting bits and bobs in. We've got a couple of stools, an old record player, a dressing mirror, and then we've got some dark wood tables there and another dressing mirror. We've also got the pine bits and pieces, whatever this is here, this old advertising thing or something that's been made up from tickets. Another chest of drawers. These here, these are quite nice. These mirrors in piles. They're quite heavy as well. Got stone in them. And then this old chest of drawers. This is an old pine chest of drawers that's been painted. You can see the old dovetail joints on that, so it's a solid one. We've also got some vacuum cleaners, single bed with a pull-out bed underneath it as well, I believe. And then we've got this box of posters and things. And then as we come around here, we've got some shopping trolleys. And down here, we've got some chairs. We've got some settees, two-seaters. Another two-seater there. We've also got some very nice. That looks a very comfy computer chair. That one, I think I could do with that for the studio. And then these puffies and footstools. And then we've got some pictures, some more pine, like a pine dressing table. We've got some easy chairs, some more chairs down there, some more puffies, dressing tables. We've got pictures. And then down here, two-seaters. And then we've got some old-fashioned furniture, but very good quality. This one there and this dressing table with chest of drawers there. There's also a dummy, and then whatever this is here. And then we're back onto the keyboard. Then we've got a blue three-piece suite. We've got some big mirrors, double beds. We've got a really old child seesaw. And as we come down this way, we've got more small items of furniture. And then this thing here, it's like a filing unit. And then we just squeeze through here. This is going to be a tricky one. We've got these two nice, small, solid pine cabinets. A pine chest of drawers, quite a big one. We've got these mirrors. And then this sort of yew-wood style unit. We've also got a dining table and chairs. We've got more chairs. And we've got some bar stools as well. And as we come around this way, we've got a old bureau, which is quite a decent one as well. With the old, look at the mechanism on that. How good is that? And then you've got some more chairs, some more pine bedsides, a nice old clock, a chair, and a mobility walker. Well, I don't know what you think, but I think it's a good week. I think there's lots of great stuff in the auction room, as you can see. As we pan round, there's all this stuff. We've got all the alcohol in there. We've got all these musical instruments. We've got all these amplifiers, and then all the appliances and everything else. I can tell you as well, we've also got a Luton van coming in. So we're looking forward to it. We hope you are too. Viewing is 8 o'clock on Friday morning till 7 o'clock on Friday night. Then the auction room opens at 8 a.m. on Saturday. The hammer starts going down at 9 a.m. Thanks ever so much for watching this one. Please share it with your friends. Don't forget to hit the all-important subscribe button, and we'll catch you at the next one, or see you at the auction.